Hey guys, welcome to Monday. So what we've got on the board today, 2 minutes of cardio to start, whatever you fancy, skipping, running, rowing, biking, burpees, if you're crazy. Then 2 rounds of 5 squat holds. Take something, get to the bottom of your squat, nice and upright chest, and count to 10. Do that 5 times. You're nice and loose. 10 plank in a downward dog, 10 high knees. Once you've done that, your coach is going to take you through 2 thoracic mobility drills. If you're not doing this in a coached class, I've put a link up to a YouTube page that has 5 different drills you can do. Please choose 2 of them to do before we start our overhead work. So we're going to do some overhead squats today. And we've got 2 different rep range options depending on what you've got available to you, but also depending on how accessible this movement is to you, or perhaps how not accessible it is. So we've got 3 sets of 20. Now that's going to be the option for those of you who really struggle with this movement or don't really have any weighted kit available. With a stick, you also, if you don't have a stick, can use a towel, your skipping rope, a mobility band. We've got options. So I'm going to show you with a shower curtain, which could also be a towel, I suppose, or bed sheet, or pillowcase. Doesn't really matter. Into these overhead squats, if we're doing 3 sets of 20, we can make this nice and challenging because we're going to focus on our position and creating tension through the shoulders. I'm going to take my shower curtain, I'm going to get it up overhead. Now if you can see, my fingers, I'm going to focus on keeping my shoulders out of my ears and twisting my little fingers forward so I can feel my lats right here switching on, and I want to keep it that way through my whole squat. So straight away I'm creating tension. I'm going to take a big deep breath, and I'm going to go down, and I'm going to keep my shower curtain in the same position over my head. I'm not going to let it tip forward because that means I've lost all control. So we're going to fight that position and really work. 20 of those in a row is going to be spicy, and you're going to need to rest a nice chunk in between. You can do the same thing with a PVC pipe or a wooden stick or a broom handle. As I said, you've got some options. So that's for those of you who, A, really struggle with the movement, or B, just don't have anything that you can do that with and want to have a play around. Now, if you do have a bar, or if you've got great mobility, we're going to do 6 sets of 6. So 6 overhead squats with a barbell, or 3 with a single object on each arm. So 3 on the right, 3 on the left. That should be an RPE of maybe 7.5 or 8, not too heavy. I don't want you to have to worry about getting it up and down. I don't want to worry about shoulder stability. So remember, in a single arm, we're going to screw that shoulder into place. With a barbell, we're going to screw those shoulders into place. Okay, so 6 sets of 6 versus our 3 sets of 20. Then we're going to do a 15-minute AMRAP. We're going to climb a ladder, figuratively, not literally. So here's my object. We're going to do 3 lateral object hopovers, 3 object cleans, floor to shoulder, floor to shoulder, floor to shoulder, and then we're going to do knees to elbows. So if you have something to hang from, awesome. Hanging knee raises or knees to elbows. If you don't, let's try this. We're going to be in a hollow position. Okay, so lower back on the floor. You can't see all of me, but you get the idea. And we're going to bring the knees and elbows together, but we're not going to touch the feet or the hands to the floor above or below us. So that'll be our replication of our knees to elbow. And then 3 burpees. You know what a burpee is. Don't let me do it. Then 6, 6, 6, 6, 9, 9, 9, 9, 12, 12, 12. You're going to go up by 3s as far up the ladder as you can in that 15 minutes. And then your job is done. All right, so any questions, make sure you ask beforehand or have your questions ready for your coach right at the beginning of the session, especially on the overhead squat part. A little bit, not complicated, but it's a tough movement for us. So let's have some fun. All right, and I'll see you guys later.